And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Opening day baseball on the show. It's the Los Angeles Angels taking on the Houston Astros. The crowd is amped up, ready to get this season underway, as are we. Back with more in a minute. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Lance McCullers Jr. What's the scouting report on him?
He may not dominate, but he always keeps the club in the game. If you can score runs, you have a really good chance to win with him on the mound today.
All right, ready to get underway. Travis d'Arnaud now at the plate. And we're off and running in a brand new season. Hit softly on the ground to third, and that goes foul. Here's the 0-2. On the ground to first, Walker throws to first in time. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, right.
All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. We could be in for a power showcase today with the wind blowing out, a lot of lift and separate, Chris.
We know hitters are in this era definitely trying to hit the ball in the air regardless of the conditions, but I think even a little more so there's margin for error if you can get the ball up in the air. So, you'll see at times, I'm sure, with two strikes, what looks like a half swing that can get out of the ballpark with a hitter who's got decent pop.
No, that's outside. Ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
Here's a 2-0. Just off the inside edge. Hot shot to third. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Batting third baseman, Jamer.
Sometimes early errors can be just as costly as errors made late in the ball game, but you just don't know it at the time. Second batter of the game gets on base for free, bringing up the number 3 hitter. So we'll see if they can take advantage right here.
Now batting Jamer Candelario. And he hits a ground ball right side into the outfield. Base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Waste no time there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock. And you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Sinker catches the zone at the knees. Two on, one out. And that drops in for a strike.
Quickly into an 0-2 count. Both pitches were down in the zone. I think you set your sights a little bit higher because you'll have a tendency to chase if you look down in that area.
And this one bounces away from Vasquez. To third. Tag. Got him. Man at second. That misses. 2-2. Correa. That's out number 3. Now here come the Astros. No score. You're dialed into the show. We go to the bottom of the first. And on the hill in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. What's the word on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Joey Loperfido, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. And another ball.
Here, what?
That one a little bit high. Ball 3. Swing and a bouncer. Frazier to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, catcher.
Now we check out the Astros lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Chris.
Yeah, Boog. They understand various situations and think ahead of the opponent. Teams like this know how to get down to business and focus on the task at hand.
That's a ball.
That one fouled hard the other way. This one in the air, center field. Frazier should have this one. He's there. He's got it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker.
No, that's out. Ball.
Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. Scoreless after 1. Top of the second, so in now for the Angels, Joe Adell.
Joe Adell.
Bounce to third. Paredes. On to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting sixth, shortstop, Zach Neto.
That one missing inside.
Ball.
Freddie Ferguson behind the dish, calling the balls and strikes. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Draws the walk
Ball
there.
4, runner take your base.
Batting seventh, first baseman, Nolan Shanawell.
Nolan Shanawell, the next to hit for the Angels. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes.
Ball
misses. Throw to second. Out of bounds. Safe.
You know what? I like the aggressiveness right there. It looks like it's going to be tough to score in this one. Really good pitching so far. So why not try to put some pressure on them and see if you can steal the bag, get in the scoring position.
The Angels looking to strike first here on opening day. Move to second, and he dives back in safely. Just missed.
Down.
Up the middle, Correa. Over to first, 2 away.
Batting eighth, the designated hitter, Yoan Moncada.
And that one
That's a
almost
ball.
hit him. The Halos with a chance to score first here at the top of the second. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. In comes the first run of the game as the Angels take the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
So 2 down. Jorge Soler up at the plate. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away.
Angels, catcher, Travis Garneau.
Ball.
Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a ground ball. Tosses to first. They limit the damage here. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 1-0 ball game. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Bottom of the second.
Leading
And
off
stepping
for the
in for the
Astros,
Astros, Carlos
shortstop,
Correa.
Carlos Correa.
There's the strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
In the dirt, ball 1.
This hitter's looking for a fastball, but I'm not sure he's going to get one. Pitcher doesn't have to challenge him. If he feels better about his off-speed secondary stuff, then stay with it.
To the right side, Frazier fires over to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting fifth, third baseman, Isaac Paredes.
Hey, ha!
Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Batting sixth.
Nice
center
job of
fielder,
driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters,
Myers.
they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Jake Myers, the next to hit. Grounded to third. Could be two. Feeds to second. Out there. On to first. Double play. One hit in the inning, but no one left. We head on now to the top of the third. It's the Angels 1 and the Astros nothing. Top half of the third inning. So in now for the Angels, Mike Trout. Ripped into right center. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Angels.
Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get
Candelario.
jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Swings through that one for strike one. Oh, 1 now.
That missed. That's a ball.
Trout gets his lead at first with nobody out. Yeah, that's fouled off. That one outside. Ball 2.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Yeah, this one bounces away from Vasquez. No advance, though. Payoff pitch. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Three-two. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Three-two. McCullers trying to finish off the hitter. Oh, great stop. The feed for one. A sensational double play.
Oh, man, what a smooth double play. That was a thing of beauty from start to finish.
Adam Frazier.
Base is empty after the double play. Here's Adam Frazier.
Nope. Ball.
Two down, nobody on. Clips the corner, and that's strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely...
Oh, gets dirty to first. And that's a nice play to end the inning. Angels held in check, but they lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith.
Cam Smith.
That's a ball. That's inside.
The lefty, the 1-0. That's a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Runner on the go. Left field. And there's one down.
Batting ninth, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
One out man at first. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup. It's a good changeup to hit up in the zone. I don't think he recognized it. I'm sure he'd love to have that one back.
The 1-1. And that one fouled off. Man at first, one away. Step off, throw to first.
Hey,
Smith dives back in safely. Here's a 1-2. Altuve tries to hold up, appeal to first, and Joe McDonald says he went around.
Next for the Astros, left fielder Joey Roperfido.
That's to third, and that one handled. Gets him easily, ends the inning. So the Astros leave one, still behind by a count of 1-0. All set for the start of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Joe Adell. Next pitch is outside.
That's a ball.
And a swing and a miss there.
Generally, second, third time through the lineup, you want to be able to lean on those secondary pitches and command them. Looks like he's doing a nice job of it.
Good job to fight that one off. And it remains 2-2. That's a little bit low. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. This one popped up. Correa under it. And there are two down.
Up next for the Angels, first baseman Nolan Schanuel.
Nolan Schanuel, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. That one not close. Ball one. And another ball.
That missed. That's a ball.
Two down, nobody on. Here on opening day. Sliced hard but foul. Hit on the ground to the right side. And that's just foul. Two down, nobody on. Missed with a changeup. And now it's 3-2. And there's ball four.
Take your base.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Yoan Moncada.
Maybe a
Outside.
surprise
That's a ball.
here as the bullpen is already stirring. Ryan King appears to be getting loose. Brown also getting ready. Shanuel leads off first with 2 down to the inning. On the ground, right side. And that is that. Angels strand one, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Back here in Houston, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Christian Vasquez. Kikuchi back to work. The 1-0. Oh, that one almost gets him again.
Expect for that guy to come right at you with a fastball, something in the zone, because he does not want to allow the leadoff walk.
Fastball for a strike. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
And fouled off.
That's the ball.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Fights it off. He'll see another. The 1-2. That one missed. Just off the outside corner. Full count now.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boog.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros.
And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Correa.
Here's Carlos Correa. He's 0 for 1.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play. Way to lay off that pitch down.
That's in there, and now it's even 1-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 1-2. And delivers outside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. On the ground to third. And that's a fair ball. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Can't glove it cleanly. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Late swing, fouled off. That one off the mark, and that's ball one.
Ball.
In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. Two on, one out. That one ripped, but foul.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
High fly ball, right field. Trout drifts towards it. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Now a dive for the tag, and he gets him. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over.
Always exciting when there's a play at the plate and potential inning ender. Great throw by the outfielder, but awesome as well by the catcher. That's a nice play all around.
Back here in Houston, so in now for the Angels, Jorge Soler. Just
no, that's
missed.
Low. Ball.
On the ground to third. Nice grab. Fires to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
That one the other way. Makes a nice grab and a full sprint. And a couple of quick outs. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one.
Mike Trout.
Two outs, base is empty. At the plate, Mike Trout, 1 for 2. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Angels go down 1-2-3, but they still lead it 1-0. We head to the bottom of the fifth, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers.
Jake Myers.
Nope. Ball.
And a count 1-2. Line drive, base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Off the mark there.
Down.
2-1. Slow roller to first. Shanuel. Neto for one. And that's a double play. Wow.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there they made it look pretty easy.
Base is empty after the double play. Jeremy Pena will hit next. Check swing, but he went too far, and that is strike one. Two down, nobody on.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Nope, that's outside. Ball.
Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. The flip to first ends the inning. He continues to roll on the mound as 5 shutout innings are in the books. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far.
Now pitching.
The Astros turn to a new arm on the mound, Ryan King.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Broken bat, and it's popped up. Reaching for it, makes the catch.
Next to the Angels, second baseman Adam Frazier.
Now it's the second baseman, Adam Frazier, has grounded out a couple of times. Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Ryan Weiss, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Up the middle, Correa handles, throws to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder Joe Adell.
There's a swing and a miss. Now one
That's
missed.
A ball.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Smith under it. And that'll do it. Angels go quietly there. They lead it 1-0. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve.
Well, these fans definitely want to get involved in the game. All it's going to take is to get the leadoff man or even a base runner on. Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it. So that's a good take by him.
Hit hard. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for two. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so a great job there stepping up to the challenge. Now a pretty big at-bat coming up with a chance to even this ball game up.
Swing and a miss at a slider. Man at second. Trying to check his swing. Appeal to third. And yes, he did. He went around. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
Got him swinging for the K. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So now with one away and a man at second, Christian Vasquez the hitter. Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
1-1 now. This one in the air, center field. 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Christian Walker.
Swing and he popped it up. Tarno under it. And that's the third out. Make it 6 shutout innings for him out there now. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Hunter Brown.
He's got a wicked breaking ball in his arsenal, and it's definitely one of his go-to pitches when he needs an out.
Well, one-run game. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Zach Neto.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Splits the plate. 0-2.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
And that just misses. The shortstop takes the ball.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touching it.
Came inside with that two-strike fastball nicely and just bunched him up on the inside part of the plate. Couldn't get around on it and catch it out front. Many times if you do, it's a foul ball. And you know, a lot of pitchers, they really don't like working inside with 2 strikes because they do not want to hit that batter. And when they've got him up against the ropes, got to figure out a way to put him away. Did a nice job right there.
That's a ball.
That one misses. Ball 1. And another ball. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Here's a 2-1. Just
Ball
off the outside edge. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Liner, base hit. And they have their first hit since the 3rd inning.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Here comes Yoan Moncada. That one fouled off. Deal 1. Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Fights that one away, still 1-2.
Clearly trying to stay back a little bit longer for that changeup as he fouls that fastball back.
Off the plate, and it's 2-2. Caught it, looking for the K.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
That misses the zone. Ball 1. Shanuel off of first with 2 away. In the air to left center. Myers on his way over. He's got it. And that is that. Angels leave 1, but they're on top 1-0. Set for the last half of the 7th. So here's the Astros cleanup hitter, Carlos Correa.
Ball, that's outside.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. Carlos Correa will circle the bags.
That swing completely changes the momentum of this game, Boog. lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Yusei Kikuchi done for the afternoon, and a pretty decent effort out of him. Tie ball game, new arm out of the pen when we get back.
Now pitching for the
New
Angels.
pitcher in the game for the
Number
Angels,
13,
Drew Pomeranz.
Drew Pomeranz.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
Foul ball there.
Well, these Astros, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat. And that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
Got him swinging.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
So digging in, Jake Myers. And a big swing and a miss.
With all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
1 out, bases empty, and a run in here at the bottom of the 7th. Bunting for a hit, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
That missed. That's a ball. Ball. That's down.
Next offering is fouled back. In the air, out towards left center. And he makes the catch. And that is that. Carlos Correa with the key hit this inning. All even now at 1-1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Ready to begin the 8th. Here's the Angels catcher, Travis d'Arnaud.
Hee-haw!
Now pitching.
Brian Abreu is forced to the mound after the injury.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And that is out of play. Way inside, gets out of the way. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder Mike Trout.
Hee-haw!
Way out front for strike two. And a foul ball, he stays alive. There's a swing and a drive. On its way. Out of here. A home run off the foul pole. And they grab the lead in the eighth. It's 2-1.
You're not going to be able to wipe the smile off his face for a while, Boog. He just changed the game. Well, he really crushed that thing down the line, and everyone had to hold their breath until it clanked off the pole. And every time that happens, it just kind of feels like a trick shot or something. But really, it's just a stroke of luck that it stays fair long enough.
Digging in, Jeimer Candelario. Swings through that one, 0-1. One run across in the frame so far, and we're in the top of the eighth. Swings through that. Activity in the bullpen. Ryan Weiss, the rookie right-hander, is getting loose. Okert also throwing. And the 0-2. Breaking ball, and that got him.
Take your base.
Up next for the Angels, second baseman Adam
So a man at
Frazier.
first. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Adam Frazier. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
And that's in there for a strike, and now it's even.
Ball.
Candelario over at first with one away. That one misses.
Missed. That's a ball.
3-1 now. Challenge from behind the dish here. And that one did find the strike zone. So they've still got both their challenges. Upstairs.
Nope. Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time, a little anxious.
Check swing, but he went too far. Strike one.
Ball.
Slider clips the zone.
Now just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Fastball
No,
is
that's
outside. Still 2-2 after the foul ball.
The healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Struck him out looking. One hit in the inning, a solo homer. Last half of the 8th coming up. Angels 2 and the Astros 1.
Now pitching for the
Back
Angels.
now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brent Suter.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit.
Jeremy Pena.
Fouled off. He was late. Looking to get the tying run on base. In the air, right field. Trout settles underneath it. And there's one down.
Up next for the Astros, second baseman, Jose Altuve.
That's outside.
No, that missed. That's a ball.
1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Kenny Worley, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity.
Nope, ball.
That one misses. And now 3-0. Joey Loperfido in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Now there's a bullet down the line. Around first and hustling for second. And the tying runs at second base with a double.
That was a make it or break it type of swing. If you swing at a ball out of the zone, oh boy. But good thing that pitch was something to hit and an important swing late in this game.
Looks like we've got a substitution at second. Astros going with a pinch runner, Bryce Matthews. Now the left fielder, Joey Loperfido. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. Fought off foul. So the tying run at second. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
That's in.
Just misses the mark outside the zone. Ripped on a line to center. Adele on the move, brings it in. Runner tags at second. And he moves up to third, now 2 away.
Up next for the Astros, catcher, Christian Baxter.
Ball high.
The 1-0. Swing and a foul out of play. And a count 1-2.
Really going after him here. All fastballs to get ahead in the count.
And a ball and 2 strikes. And that one got a piece of him.
Batter, take your
He
base.
had him 1-2, and he ends up hitting him with a pitch. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they had the lead. And now they're out front. It's 4-2.
Nothing better than hitting a home run and put your team out in front. He's enjoying a fun trip around the bases. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Brent Suter is done. 2-run ball game as he heads for the dugout, and we'll be back with a new pitcher.
Now pitching for the
So
Angels.
they turn things over to the
Number
righty,
63.
Chase Silseth.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
There's the strike. Two down, nobody on. Swings and misses. That's strike two. This one popped up right side. And he
That's
can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball. Back and forth we go. A seesaw battle in the late stages of this one. Out towards right center field. And that will end the inning. Houston brings in 3 on this homer. Last chance coming up here for the Angels. Back now, and on the mound, the closer, Greg Johns. A chance at his first save of the year. Now into the ball game on defense, Nick Allen. He'll play second. And the batter will be the shortstop, Zach Neto. Check swing, and he went 0-1.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Ball.
Johns, in his rookie season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve.
That's a ball.
Outside with a breaking
Outside.
ball. On the ground. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Foul ball. Oh, 1 down. And there's a foul ball. 1 down, base is empty here in the 9th. And now
That's
1 and 2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
So the call stands. Still 1 challenge left for them. Next one
Ball.
misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2-2 now. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. 2 away now.
Up next for the Angels, the designated hitter, Yoan Moncada.
Angels down to their final out. And next for LA, Yoan Moncada.
Yeehaw!
The Astros trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the 9th. This one in the air, center field. Myers gets under it, and that is the ball game.
The ball for his first career save deserves to be on display at his house. I mean, it's kind of like when a restaurant frames its first dollar bill somewhere on a wall. You just can't forget your first save.
And your final 4-2. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.